And time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Mike from 105.1 The Buzz joining us live right now. Morning, Mike.
Hey, good morning, guys. And it's looking like winter over here in Vancouver too, Ken. I'll let you know that.
Yeah, definitely so. We're getting some flurries here in the Portland metro area right now. It's not sticking on any of the major roadways, but it is happening. So, yeah,
That is for sure. We got a winter wonderland this week.
absolutely.
You've been making snow angels in the backyard with the dog?
I cannot. I'm going to plead the fifth.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. We'll talk about it later. All right, some Harry Potter news in a way. Emma Watson gushing about a crush that she had on the set.
Yeah, so a little nugget that we are going to get from the 20th anniversary Return to Hogwarts that's coming out on New Year's Day on HBO Max is that growing up, Emma Watson had a crush on Draco Malfoy, who Tom Felton is his real name. But apparently they were in tutoring together and she walked into the room and their assignment was to draw a picture of what their interpretation with God was. And Tom Felton drew a young girl with a backwards baseball cap on a skateboard. And from that moment on, Emma Watson had the biggest crush on him.
That's so funny. She's crossing enemy lines there too. She's crossing in that Slytherin territory. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess everybody's got a thing for the bad boys, right? Draco was certainly not a good one, but this was very much around the time that Avril Lavigne was popular, so maybe that was his interpretation of what God looked like. So who knows? But he said that there was about a 3-year age difference between the two of them, and he always kind of looked at her like a little sister. So he was always protective of her, and still is to this day.
Yeah, a 3-year age difference, that's not very much. But I guess the younger you are, that is more of a gap, than when you get older, of course.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Once you cross, like I would say 25, 30 years old, age is really nothing but a number that we all like to forget about. But when you're when you're a teenager, 3 years could be a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk Kevin Hart now, one of the biggest stars out there right now. He's getting a lot of attention. He was actually photographed in shorts in Aspen, and it was snowing at the time. We can't really show the picture that we're referring to because we don't have the rights to it, but you've seen it. So what's up with that?
You can see the picture on our website, 1051thebuzz.com. He is headed to the gym in Aspen, and it is 20 degrees out, and he is wearing shorts. And we all knew that one person growing up that refused to wear pants, just no matter what the temperature was outside. And I can kind of get the whole you're going to the gym thing. You don't want to have to go in the locker room and change, but he's wearing a parka that the three of us could probably fit into on top of his shorts. So why not just throw on sweatpants, Kevin? It's cold up there. You're a little guy. There's not a lot keeping you warm.
That is so funny. I was totally that kid. I was steadfast in not. I would do the same thing. I don't do it anymore, but I would wear 4 coats and a pair of shorts and call it. I say I was warm, and so I don't know why.
What is the logic behind that, Travis?
There is none. I can't defend it. I can't defend Kevin Hart in this case either.
Well, we see a lot of those people around the Pacific Northwest. People who, even when it's cold outside, they're still wearing the shorts. I mean, that's actually fairly common around here.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in New England. It is cold, very cold, much like today is most out throughout the winter, and never once did it ever cross my mind to go outside in shorts.
Yeah, I think you're right and we're wrong. At least I'm wrong on this one. I'm not going to defend myself.
Especially if you're going to wear a coat the size of, an Afghan or a comforter, you just throw sweatpants on.
Yeah, definitely.
Or fully commit.
Or at least wear those, thermal underwear on the outside, maybe. That might.
Spandex, anything.
Yeah, there you go. All right, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the holiday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, take care, guys.
You can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.